Hello everyone, welcome to Clever Director Python series. I am Manan Thakkar and today in this video we are going to talk about dictionary type in Python programming language. Prior to dictionary type, we have already seen two more type in Python programming language and that are list and tuple. Now understand what is dictionary is all about. Dictionary type is a collection of key value kind of combination. Understand? Dictionary is a collection of key value pair kind of combination. Now what this key value pair kind of combination is all about, to understand that thing, let me take one simple example of dictionary. Let's consider we have one variable of dictionary type, let's say that is dict1. Now understand, the way in case of list, we have enclosed a collection of element inside that square bracket. The way in case of tuple, we have enclosed a collection of element in opening and closing parenthesis. In similar way, to create and design dictionary, we need to enclose collection of key value pair combination inside opening and closing curly braces. Look at this. So I have taken opening and closing curly braces. In between that, let me take few key value pair combination. Let's say very first key is name and let me take value as a Karan. Now let me take second key. Let's say second key is age and let me take value as a 27. Let me take third key. Let's say country. And here I'm going to take, let's say, India. All right. Look at this. This kind of structure we can treat as a collection of key value pair combination. Here, name indicate key. Understand? Name indicate key. Karan indicate value for that particular key. Just observe, this key and value pair are separated by colon. Understand? Key and value are separated by colon, and key value pair are separated by what? Comma. Understand? Key and value are separated with colon. Key and value are separated with colon, and key value pair combination are separated with each other by comma. Now let me just execute this first. Here what we have done, we have taken three key value pair combination. If I just try to display type of this variable dict1, so can we say print type of, let's say, dict1. All right, observe this. Here type of my variable dict1 is of what type? Dictionary. Whenever it is of dictionary type, we need to observe here dict. Understand? Right? So my dict1 variable is of type dict. That is of type dictionary type. Now understand one more thing. If I want to display how many key value pair are there, right, inside that particular variable dict1, so can I say if I want to display total number of key value pair, so I have one more function, that is, let's say, length function. Length of, let's say, dict1. All right, observe this. Here output is 3. So can we say we are having total 3 number of key value pair as a combination. Now the way in case of list and in case of dictionary we have iterated, right, to display all the combination of list element, all the combination of tuple element. Similar way, if we want to display all the combination of that dictionary type of variable, then how can we iterate over dictionary? Just observe, let's say for I in, let's say, dict1. Now what will happen if I just print it out? Let's say print I, right? Print I. Just observe its output first, then I will explain. See, output is what? Name, age and country. So if we observe, can we say here name is our key, age is our key, country is also what? Our key. So whenever I am iterating over my dictionary and I am displaying that value, right, that display what? All the key value inside my dictionary. Now understand, if we want to display value of particular key, understand, value assigned to particular key, then how can we display that value? Look at this. Let's say print, let's say we are having dict1, that is dictionary, and inside, let's say my dictionary, I am having key, let's say name. Fine. Just observe, if I am executing print dict1 of name, right? So inside dictionary, if I just pass it down my key, right? So look at this, what I'm getting, Karan, means my value. Similar way, if I again go to display age, can I say I need to display something like this? Look at this, right? So age is what? 27. This age is associated with value 27. Now understand, if we are thinking to display all the value by applying concept of loop iteration, then how can we execute something like that? Just observe this again first. See, whenever I have done for I in dict1, let's say print I, we know that all the key combination get displayed as output. And observe, whenever I pass key as an argument, understand, whenever I pass key as an argument, what I'm supposed to get as output? Look at this. Here I'm going to get, here I'm going to get value as a output. Okay. Now let me just execute. Let's say for I in, let's say dict1, for I in dict1. If I execute print, right, let's say dict1 of I, understand, right? So can we say what is value of I? Very first time it is going to be name. So what will be the situation? Dict1 of name, can we say it is going to display Karan? Very next time, dict1 of age, can we say it is going to display 27, followed by country, that is India, let's say. Look at this. All right, Karan, 27 and India are here. I think something gets swapped. Let me just modify again. Let's say age. Okay, all right. Look at this. If I display age, then it is 27. Fine. So see, if I simply iterating something like this for I in dict1 print I, all the key get displayed. If I pass key as an argument inside my variable of type dictionary, so all the possible combination of values get displayed as a output. Now understand, the way in case of list, in case of tuple, we were having concept of indexing. Understand, the way we were having concept of indexing. So that what was the situation? If I try to display element at 0th position, I was able to display at that time. But now understand, in case of dictionary, there is no concept of indexing is available. Understand? There is no concept of indexing is available. So what we supposed to do? Understand? Right? What we supposed to do here in case of indexing, we need to take key value. Understand? We need to take key as an index parameter only. So index is not going in this case like 0, 1 and so on. Index you can treat as a key itself, right? So there is no separate concept of indexing. We can treat key itself as a index. That's why if you have observed, I have not written dict1 of 0. Observe, if I want to display 0th value, so I have not displayed dict1 of 0, right? What I have written, print dict1 of name. So I have passed, instead of index, I have passed the key itself as an argument. All right. Now look at this. If we are thinking to update, right? Before I show insert, let me just show you. If I try to execute update operation, so how can we perform? Look at this. If I do, let's say dict1 of, let's say name, we know that what is the value of dict1 of name, let's say Karan. Now if I want to change something like that, can I say dict1 of name, let's say Hardik? All right. Now look at this. If I would try to display, let's say dict1. See, if we observe dict1 name become what? Hardik. Karan get replaced or Karan get updated with name what? Hardik. Rest other parameters are as it is. Fine. Now, if I just try to display or if I want to insert some sort of another values, let's say, right? So can we say something like this? Dict1 of, let's say, dict1 of branch, let's say. If I insert something, let's say computer. All right. Now, if I try to execute, try to display dict1, then just observe in dict1, one more parameter, that is branch equals to computer branch key and value computer get inserted over here. Just observe. So can we say whenever I am performing, let's say dict1 of name, and if name key is already available, so it is going to perform what kind of operation? Can we say updation operation? But whenever I did something like this dict1 of branch, and at that time, as we have observed, branch was not at all available at that time. So what situation occurred? Branch get inserted as a new key with value computer. So can we say this thing can be treated as insertion operation in case of dictionary, whereas this thing can be displayed as, can be considered as updation operation in case of dictionary. All right, let me just show you one more thing. Let's say if we want to delete something, so how can we delete? So look at this. The way we in case of, let's say, list, we were performing delete operation with the help of delete, where we were passing, let's say dict1, inside bracket we were passing index in case of list. But as I have explained, in case of dictionary, instead of index, what we supposed to pass? We need to pass key as argument. So can we say, let's say I want to delete element with key as a branch. All right. Now observe, if I just try to display again, let's say print dict1. So see, it is having only 3 key value pair combination. That branch is no more available, right? Because we have deleted that value with key branch from our dictionary. Fine. So see, we have seen how to create dictionary, how to iterate over dictionary, how to find length of dictionary, means how many key value pair are there inside that dictionary. Followed by that, we have seen how to perform insertion, updation, and deletion operation also. Now, let me just show you few inbuilt dictionary related functions, right? Few inbuilt dictionary related methods which are available. So just observe what more we can get as a part of this dictionary type of variable. Let's say print dict1 dot. Look at this. Very first is keys, let's say, right? Very first is keys. All right, let me just execute. See, if I execute dict1 keys, so what output I have received? I have received a 3 key as a argument. Observe, I have received all 3 key, right? See, let me take one more variable and let me try to store something like this. Let's say x equals to, fine, dict1 dot keys, and look at this. If I display value of x, so can we say x is a list having 3 values: name, age, and country. Now, if we want to display, let's say instead of key, if we want to display values, so can we say dict1 dot values, dict1 dot values. All right, look at this. All 3 values get displayed as the output: Hardik 27 and India. Similarly, if the way we have stored all the key inside X, if we are interested to store all the values inside y, so can I write dict1 dot values and let me store inside that y. Now observe, if I try to display value of y, so see, y is of type list, contain three values, right? Contain three values. All right. One more function we may execute, that is, let's say print dict1 dot, let's say, items. See, if I display all the items, so what will happen? It will become list of tuple. It will give us list. Look at this. This indicate it is going to give us list. List of what? Tuple. Look at this very first tuple. And every single tuple is a what? Collection of ultimately key value pair only. Understand? Every single tuple is a collection of key value pair only. Fine. So again, see, as we have seen, we have initialized early on dictionary with three elements. Followed by that, I have tried to show you how we can perform insertion, updation, and deletion operation. Now see, if we are able to perform insertion, updation, and deletion operation over dictionary, so can we say dictionary is also of what type of object? Can we say dictionary is also mutable type of object? Right? Dictionary is also what? Mutable type of object. Let me quickly revise everything. Right? Can we say dictionary is ultimately what? Dictionary is a collection of key value pair combination. Understand? Dictionary is a collection of key value pair combination. In case of dictionary, there is no concept of indexing. Instead of indexing, we are going to utilize key as a argument. We can perform how many number of key values are there with the help of len function, length function, right? Followed by that, how we can perform insertion, updation, deletion, that is also we have look after. How we can iterate over dictionary key and how we can iterate and display all the values also, right? How we can display all the keys, values, and all the key value pair of combination with the help of keys, values, and item inbuilt method. That is what also we have seen. All right, so we can say this is what is list, sorry, this is what all dictionary is all about, right? Thank you for watching me, right? For any query you can write it down in comment section. Till then, happy coding.